Hi, Paul Vincent here, giving you some more great tips to get the best price for your house. Now, price, this is one of the most subjective things and one of the things that can be quite difficult. So I always say there's three prices. There's what the seller thinks the price is, there's what the agent thinks the price is, and there's what someone's willing to pay for the property, which obviously is the most important thing. So it has been known for some agents to overprice properties to get your instruction, believe it or not. But what this tends to do is if your property is overpriced, you end up getting less for it. There's been a lot of research, and just by putting your property over market will result in you getting less for your property. It will sit on the market for 2 to 4 weeks. You'll end up dropping the price. People will think there's something wrong with your property, and you'll end up getting less for it. So it's really imperative that you do price your property effectively, especially when the market's a little bit subdued as it is at the moment. So what your agent should be saying to you is giving you some factual information. So they should give you what we call comparables. We have access to lots of data, Rightmove, Zoopla and various reports. So they should give you data on properties that are sold subject to contract. So these are properties that have sold maybe in the last 6 months, not actually completed within your area. Properties that have actually sold in the last 12 months, and perhaps more importantly, what's on the market at the moment and what your competition is, because that's a real reflection of what the current market is like. So getting the price right is important, and agreeing that. I try to agree that with the client. I show them a list of what's on the market, see where their property sits, and say, where would you like to place your property in the market. So quite often I like offers over, because that gives you an opportunity to say no to offers if you're not happy. So for instance, if you go offers over 500 and you get 500, you might decide that's not quite enough for you, and then that's fine, you can say no. Whereas a guide price, you kind of feel obliged to take the offer price, asking offer price. Secondly, or thirdly even, price banding. Now this is really important, because with Rightmove and Zoopla, the two most popular websites, there you can only search on price bands, and a lot of agents don't tend to price their properties correctly. So for example, say your property is worth 500,000, a typical agent might say put it up for 49905 because it actually looks better, but that could end up with as much as 22% less inquiries for you if you do that, because what happens is you can't search for 499,905. So you can search for 450 to 500 and then 500 to 550. So by putting it on a Rightmove price band, which is 500,000, you get then in 2 search categories, which is really important. Whereas if you knock £5 off it, people that have got a bit more budget that search for 500 to 550 will not see your property. So it's really important. Rightmove say they get about 11%, similar to Zoopla if you put it on a price band, and we're seeing about 20 to 25% more inquiries when we put our properties on the Rightmove price band. So please don't let your agent put it up for 49995. It's really not going to really help you and do any favours. So the price bands go from up in 10,000s up to 300,000. Then they go up to 25,000, up to 500,000, and then up by 50,000 over that. So you can do a search on Rightmove, Zoopla, you'll see the price bands, but that's a key thing. So hope those tips are useful. Please subscribe to this channel. I'll put a link below or do the thumbs up if you liked it. I've got some more great tips to help you get the best price for your property. Thanks for watching.